Drivers eating donuts, Colton Herta, the boy wonder. 21 years old, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and you're starting number 2 in the Indy 500.
We'll give it a crack.
Youngest to ever win an IndyCar race.
That's right.
19? Were you 19?
I think I was 18 at the time.
You were 18?
But maybe 5 days before my birthday. So.
Okay, so technically 18,
Yeah.
basically 19.
Yeah.
Same stuff, okay. Drivers eating donuts, Quack Daddy Donuts, shout out. Thank you again for giving us the donuts, the hookup. They're very excited about this. You a big donut guy?
I do indulge in donuts, yeah.
Okay. Breakfast guy in general?
Not a huge breakfast guy. You know what's weird is I like donuts, but I like salty things. I don't like sweet.
Ooh, it's a bad segment for you.
I do like donuts, so that's one of the only. I don't like sweets, but
Okay.
donuts are important to me.
Do you consider donuts a breakfast food?
I think it could be both. I think it makes a great dessert, and I think of donuts. I think of morning time. Yes.
Yes, there it is. That's the answer. Coffee and donuts, right?
Yes,
That's
yes.
what you think of.
Mhm.
You don't think like, oh, I just had this steak dinner meal. Let's have a donut for dessert.
Right. I wouldn't be opposed to the idea, but donuts probably belong before 10 a.m.
You mentioned, okay, that's fair. I like that. 11 a.m. Is that too much?
It's a little aggressive at that point.
You mentioned Prime 47. We were talking a little bit earlier.
Uh-huh.
You like that better than St. Elmo's?
It's tough. I think the overall atmosphere of both places is amazing because Prime 47 is in this old gas building,
Yeah.
and they have a vault. So I didn't know this. So people used to pay their gas bills in person. So you'd go and pay cash in person.
What? Like to pick
like-
up their gas, or
No,
just
for
at
their
like a
homes,
gas
for their
station?
homes.
Oh. I
And
didn't know
this
that
is
either.
a long time ago, obviously.
Yeah.
But so that's why they have a vault there.
Okay.
Interesting enough. Both great places. I think I prefer the steak at Prime 47 more, but I think I obviously shrimp cocktail, navy bean soup, St. Elmo's is amazing.
Do you really like the shrimp cocktail though? It seems
I-
like you're kind of just saying that.
No, I'm not. I cry every time and I enjoy it.
Do you do the proper like eat with your mouth open while you're doing the shrimp cocktail?
I usually go for a bite and then saltine cracker right after.
Okay.
So it tames it a little bit of lemon on there too.
Okay. I haven't done the lemon.
Yeah,
Gotta
lemon's
do the
good.
lemon?
Lemon's good.
Gotta do it? Alright, well I apologize for the donuts because they're great, but as you see there's
Missing a few.
There's a half-eaten one, there's a few that are gone. Renus VK came in and tore it up a little bit earlier.
Right,
So
right.
you're later in the day.
Right.
So I apologize for that, but pick whatever you like. We got chocolate, we got vanilla icing, strawberry, and then the checkered flag.
That's what I was looking at.
Hit the checkered flag, man. That's what you're gunning for on Sunday.
So first off, we got nice and soft on the bottom.
Definitely. Yes.
Has a nice little squish.
Very spongy. I like the vanilla one a whole lot. Quack Daddy Donuts.
See, the icing's interesting
Why's that?
because usually it hardens, especially when you've had the donut for a while. This, the top layer, a little hard, but it smooths out and it's almost like a paste underneath. I really like it.
Yeah. See, the thing about Quack Daddy is it's like a customized donut place. Like you go there and you fill out a sheet and you get it the way you want it. So like you
Right.
you know what I mean? Like you start off everything blank and you're like, yeah, give me 2, and then I want the vanilla, and then I want bacon bits on top. Like they have all sorts of
So
crazy.
you make your own donut every single time.
Make your own donut every time.
I like that.
Pretty wild, right? Yeah. So they're in Westfield, but super good stuff.
Endless combinations. The dough is amazing. Love that. It's still moist, even though you probably got them this morning.
I 100% did. You're right about that. Now, I was scoping through your Instagram.
Right.
See that you're a drummer.
I do play drums.
You know, I would have been more surprised if you said that you didn't play drums, because you look like you should be on the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
There we go. Yeah, so I play drums in a band on the West Coast, a punk band. So that's kind of like my style of music. So I always grew up loving like West Coast hardcore punk, like X and like the Circle Jerks, Black Flag.
Oh, wow. So we're really deep diving because I don't know any of those.
You don't know Black Flag?
No.
Like you should.
What's a few songs that I might know?
Honestly, I don't think you'd know the songs. I thought you would have just known the band name. You know, like Minor Threat, maybe?
No.
See, it's different because they were never like these bands were never like huge. Like '90s punk got to be big, Green Day, all these sorts of bands.
I know those guys.
Right. So the guys in the '80s kind of laid the groundwork, but never kind of took off. But
Oh, so it's 80s. I thought you were going to
80s.
say it's like
'80s hard.
mid 2000s because you're like 21,
80s, yeah,
so you're a
80s,
kid.
80s, yeah.
Wow. So you ever see those bands in person, or are they all kind of flamed out?
Yeah, some of them still play. The lead singer of what used to be Black Flag, Keith Morris, he was also in a band called Circle Jerks. He plays. I don't know if I can say that on this.
So whatever you want.
Okay.
Fuck.
So yeah, he sings in a band called Off Now, and they still play. So I don't think any like the original bands play that much anymore. But I think there's bits and pieces of guys still from the hardcore scene floating around playing stuff.
Was it ever when you told your folks that you're a big fan of Circle Jerks? Did that get a weird reaction?
No, my dad likes hardcore punk too.
Your dad likes Circle Jerks?
Probably should have left them out. I knew it was gonna like turn back badly.
There we go. No, it's good, man. So I mean, you seem like if you would have been like, yeah, dude, I'm West Coast rap, Tupac all the way, I would have been like, something seems a little off about that. But you being kind of like underground punk seems about right.
Right.
Did you ever play Garage Band?
I did.
Or not Garage Band.
No, Rock Band.
Rock Band.
I
Garage
did.
Band's on the computer.
Right. I know exactly what you're talking about. Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Yeah, I grew up on that stuff. I love playing that. Have all my buddies over and play.
Right? So you were always designated drummer though?
I actually feel like I was probably the best at the drums, but I thought I could do all parts.
Okay.
Not much of a singer.
Not much. That's what I was about to ask.
Yeah, no, I can't sing.
Could you do like screamo stuff?
Oh God, not if I wanted to talk for the rest of my life.
Yeah. What do you think of? So like the kind of punk that I would like. That seems like it would be kind of like you would scoff at me. Like what is Blink 182 punk?
Yeah, that's more '90s.
What about the Please Tell Me Lit? Am I understanding me? Is that punk? Or what is that?
No, I would say like those bands were but those are later. It's still a different style.
Okay.
I think '80s was like crazier, and the people were like complete weirdos. Which I think is cool in a way.
Yeah.
But I think '90s, like it became this thing. It was like I guess what you call like pop punk, on the verge of pop punk. I guess like Blink 182, Green Day.
Yeah.
That weren't quite hardcore. They're kind of a mix between hardcore punk and pop music.
Okay. Gotcha. How are the shows going? Like I know last year was a rough year for live concerts.
Yeah,
but
not much money being
great?
raked in for the band fund, so we're struggling at the moment. Obviously I am from California, so it's obviously shut down quite a bit more than other states still to this point. So we're still working on a few things. Got some new music coming out soon. So.
Is it tough to balance being an IndyCar stud?
I like it because it takes me away from the track.
Gotcha.
So if you're focused, I always think of it like if you're focused on this one thing for like your whole life, it's almost counterproductive that you get too involved and get burnt out. So this is a way that like away from the track I can step away and not think about racing.
I like that.
I kind of use it as a counter.
It's a release.
Right. Circle jerks to
Circle
release.
You said it, not me, man. So you're from California. Are you a football fan?
No, not really.
No.
That's the other problem is I don't like any other sports. I love the Bills. I don't.
The Buffalo Bills?
Mm-hmm. I don't like football. I like the Bills Mafia. Got to hang out with them. The actual what's his name? Pinto tailgate.
Pinto Ron.
Pinto Ron. So he used to be a big IndyCar fan. So I had him out. He came to Toronto. I went up and sprayed him with a whole bunch of ketchup maybe 2 years ago. And oh my God, it was crazy. It was 35 degrees and all these guys were in shorts and t-shirts and taking rips out of the coconut and stuff.
Yep, there's something else for sure. I was going to say, do you know Justin Herbert? Do you know that name?
I don't.
No, wow, okay. He won Rookie of the Year last year in the NFL.
Okay.
He plays for the Los Angeles Chargers,
Right.
and you kind of bear a lot of resemblance to him.
Really?
Do you have your phone on you? You should.
Let me look it up.
Yeah. Justin Herta, you both are you're both West Coast kids.
Right
You
on.
got the dark hair, kind of flowing a little bit. You look like you would be in a rock band.
Justin.
Herbert, Herbert.
I can see it. He looks like a hockey player.
Yeah. I can see you playing hockey a little bit.
I got the hair. Yeah, that looks like a goon.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like, I don't want to make you feel, you know what I mean? Like, he's a Rookie of the Year. Like, he's a stud in the NFL. I think the hair,
No.
the West Coast kind of it. You know,
I
like,
see
if
it.
that was you with that on there, here,
Right,
turn to the camera.
If I was wearing like a Herbert jersey from the back, people might be taking second looks.
From the back,
Right.
exactly. You're right. All right, so not a big. So you just grew up just all track, all indie, all
Yeah, played a little league, played a little soccer. Wasn't for me.
not for you.
No.
You're a pretty tall, lanky guy. I mean, you feel like you could be pretty athletic, but you're just like, get me in the car, let's go fast.
Right.
Was Talladega Nights a big movie in your childhood?
Loved it.
Yeah, Talladega Nights with Grandma. And
Okay.
at this time, Talladega Nights came out in like 2007. You're 21. That had to be like.
I was 7 years old. Yeah, so I never saw it in theaters. I would go on beach trips with my grandparents in their bus in the motorhome, and that was like we always like watched that every single night.
Nice.
So maybe I've seen it maybe like 20 times when I was like 7. Phased it out a little bit
Sure.
throughout the years, maybe once a year now.
Okay. And it's funny because the grandma is such a key part of the movie.
Right.
You know?
She was the Turner.
Yeah, exactly. She got the
Turning to
kids.
the Lord.
She got the kids in line.
Right.
Your grandparents sound like they were hippies. Were they hippies?
I don't think so, because my grandpa was a cop, so probably not a
So
hippie.
he's an arc. Yeah. So everybody, he was ratting out all the people at Woodstock.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. See, because you look like you'd go to Woodstock, but then your grandpa was the one who was narking everybody out. That's a
Tangling
weird.
them all up.
that's a weird
Odd
balance.
combo.
I mean, but when you say that you would go on beach trips in your grandparents' bus, I mean, that's like, you know, life is good. The life is good poster, you know,
Right.
like the van and
Right.
the surfboards on the back.
Right, we're definitely living the life there. That was a lot of fun. Obviously, don't get to do that as much anymore.
Right.
So,
If
so
you win the
busy.
Indy 500, maybe you will.
Who knows?
Yeah. You surf or you surf?
I surf.
Pretty good.
I mean, I'm
How do you judge being a good surfer?
yeah, right. Like I would say I'm average.
Okay, so you
I
can.
can-
You can.
I can surf.
You can stand up on a board and
I can,
ride a wave.
and I can do turns and everything. But I wouldn't say I'm the craziest guy out
Oh,
there.
you can
for
do
sure.
turns? I didn't know you could do turns on a surfboard.
Right up, side.
Okay,
With
so
off the top.
that's kind of a.
But
yeah.
obviously, being from the West Coast, everybody thinks that the waves are brilliant, in that everybody surfs it and it's killer, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's all people that actually surf on the West Coast know 90% of the time it's closeouts,
What
which
does
is
that
like.
mean?
So if you're riding a wave, right, you kind of want it to crash, and then you want the face to be open so you can ride, and then it crashes behind you.
Okay.
Closeouts when, let's say, it crashes and the face is open for a little bit, and then it crashes in front of you. So it's not long rides, but
and then you crash. So it
and
crashes
then,
in front of you.
you crash. But it's something fun to do. Get out. You don't have your phone for 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
It's nice to get away.
Speaking of that, what happened here?
There's
This is there's a lot of
It's
crackage going on. You're
yeah.
not a big case guy.
I am a lazy guy. That's the biggest thing. I bought the phone and didn't get a case and ruined it. And we're here, so I don't take good care of my phones. But I keep it for a long time. So the last phone I had probably like 4 times as bad as this, but I had it for a year and a half.
Is that a dog in the background?
This is my puppy.
What kind of pup? Is that a Dober?
It's a Doberman.
Everything all right? I just want to.
There you go.
Okay. That is a good-looking pup, man. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a
All right.
rescue.
With the tie on?
Yeah. With
Is
the
that
tie
with the
on.
Indy cars on?
No, those are just little sports cars, I think.
Oh,
but
okay. What's her name?
Zuma.
Zuma. How'd you go about that? Picking that one.
Well, I mean, this is a family dog.
Okay. Oh, so,
So-
it's not your dog. It's
Right.
okay.
The family dog. And I think so. I think she was like running around outside one of my mom's friend's house, and so they took her to the station or the pound or whatever, and we had first pick at her, so we got her. I also have a golden doodle.
Oh, nice.
Which the Zuma, the Doberman is very calm, cool, collected, and the golden doodle is a psychopath.
What's the golden doodle's name?
Laguna.
Okay. As in beach?
Zuma and Laguna, 2 beaches on the West Coast.
Oh, Zuma's a beach. I thought you
Zuma Beach,
named her
Malibu.
Zuma. I thought you named her Zuma because she, like, you said she was running around like she zooms. She got zoomies.
She does that too. Yeah.
Okay, so it works.
Very fast dog.
It works both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a chocolate lab.
Yeah.
His name's Happy. You ever seen Happy Gilmore?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Like
after,
he's happy.
Yeah, he's a happy guy, and everybody, of course, have you seen that thing going around? It's like,
Does he have all his legs?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Why would he not have all his legs?
Oh, I'm thinking of.
Thinking of chumps.
I thought that would be a good name for a dog with 3 legs.
That is a great name for a dog with 3 legs, but no.
But Happy is Adam. Yeah, Adam Sandler. Anyway, there you go.
Happy is the main character.
That's right.
And he's got all of his limbs, luckily. Although I do know a dog that has 3 legs, and he's super cute. But his name is not Chumps. So you've seen Happy Gilmore. That's good. Are you a big Adam Sandler movie fan?
I mean, he does a good job. I like how he's just the same person. He is who he plays.
Yeah.
He does. It's almost like it's not acting for him. Like it's just.
Sure.
It's just him. I think he's just wacky and goofy like that.
He is. Yeah. He's always doing like the, you know what I mean? So this is his popular ones. You big movie guy?
I mean, I like going to the theaters to watch movies.
What was the last movie you watched?
Oh,
Talladega Nights?
no, I just watched the Eric Andre movie like 2 nights ago.
Eric Andre. The one where he's like a prank show?
Yeah, but he made a movie.
Right,
So
but
it's not
like
an Eric Andre show.
yeah, but it's like a prank show during a movie, right?
It's
They
a
made
movie. Yeah, so he's basically going to New York to find his love, but they prank people along the way from Florida to New York.
Pretty good. Worth the watch.
Have you seen Bad Grandpa?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. It's a movie, right? But they're pranking people.
Okay.
So it has cutscenes where it's like them, like actual acting, and then back to pranks.
I like this transition because I also saw on your Instagram that you dressed as Borat.
I did.
Halloween.
Halloween. I love. So, a lot of people only know Borat from the movies, but I know him from the Ali G show.
Oh, okay.
So I was a big fan
very
of Borat when I was like my dad would let me watch him when I was like 6 and 7.
this is very punk rock of you. You know,
Yeah.
very underground.
Yeah, the Ali G show.
You don't
So
like
I
the
love-
hipster shit.
No, I love. And the Ali G movies, if people haven't watched those too, those are fantastic. If you haven't watched the Ali G show, go watch it. That's where everything originated from. Sacha Baron Cohen's amazing. Yeah, I love his stuff.
Dude, you're so like Cali, bro. Like underground. Like do you have a Borat impression? Yeah, you do. Come on.
Like smash. Like.
I love in.
I'm trying to think of stuff that I could probably like say and not get in trouble because most of the stuff that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
but
ruthless.
yeah, where he's like, I like when at the very beginning of the movie when he's going to New York at the first one, and he's like goes up to that guy in the subway. He's like, "Hello, my name is Borat," and he's like, "My name is Mind Your Own Fucking Business." Yeah, it's like, oh god, the balls on that guy,
Yeah.
Sacha Baron Cohen. I mean, that's a tough role to play there for sure. You've been watching any TV shows? Do you unwind with TV shows?
I haven't watched too many. I think the last big one that I got into was like Peaky Blinders.
Okay.
Loved it.
Rossi said he watches Yellowstone. Do you watch that at all?
I did not.
Oh, that's
He talks about it. No, I'm more of a movie guy to be honest.
Yeah. You like Star Wars?
I love Star Wars.
Really?
So your tattoo.
Good.
Love Star Wars.
Yes.
Not a huge Star. I don't, like never watched Star Trek, but was like always in love with Star Wars.
That's good.
All the movies, all the TV shows.
I'm a Wars guy too.
Mm-hmm.
Would you? So you watch Mandalorian then?
Mandalorian's amazing. I mean, yeah.
Did you like Luke Skywalker showing up at the end? Spoiler.
It was so cool because I feel like we never got to see Luke at full power, and that was Luke at full power,
It's full go, man.
right? Like
Yeah.
the movie ended. What is it? 6th episode.
Return of the Jedi.
Right, and Right, we never got to see him in full strength, so I'm hoping that Mandalorian carries it on.
Sure.
And we get to see him just murking people.
232 around turn 3, man. Just full throttle.
Just full throttle.
Exactly.
See that was the coolest thing for me, was you finally get to see him at full strength. And like, it was so cool, you see the glove.
Oh, dude, yeah, you're like, is it him? Is it him? And that's the glove. It's him, for
It's
sure.
like the X-Wing came in, and I was like, oh, what's going on here?
Do you believe that Jar Jar was secretly a Sith?
This is my thing, man.
Yeah, right,
so,
let's go.
So I have a theory that Jar Jar was the Sith, but he's able to morph into different characters, but he doesn't die. So I think he's been controlling him like a puppet this whole time.
So you think Jar Jar was like above Palpatine?
Yeah. I think.
That's saying something.
See, the thing is, I was kind of let down in a way in the movie because I was really hoping. I mean, I guess I wasn't really hoping.
By the movie, you mean Rise of Skywalker?
Right.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping it was going to turn out to be
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar, but like not really. But I was like, well, it wouldn't be too disappointing. I think it'd be kind of funny, but I know they would never do that. But
yeah, I
think there's good like lore on Reddit about how Jar Jar Binks still could be the Sith. So if you want to check that out, it's out there, and it makes sense in some ways.
r/Herta/Jar Jar is the Sith at Reddit. I don't know. Reddit freaks me out. But what else is Star Wars? Yeah. Which one's your favorite movie?
Empire Strikes Back.
Fuck yeah.
How can it not be?
Can't go wrong
Right?
there, you know?
I mean, I would love to see them, although they perfected the middle 3,
Yeah.
I would love to see like a remake with like,
New people?
yeah. Well, I don't know if new people, but like just what they can do now with CG and stuff. And,
Yeah.
And yeah.
Would you be, let's say, you know, because you have a girlfriend. I've seen that.
Yep.
Yeah, been together for a while. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's good. So let's say you guys, you know, ends up happily ever after. You get married. You know, you go on your honeymoon to Disney World. Would you wear the Han Solo "I love you, I know"? She wears the Princess Leia "I love you." You wear the Han Solo "I know."
I don't think so. Funny thing is, like, she's like a total Star Wars nut too. So we go to Disney World at least once a year.
Really?
Go see Star Wars Land. Obviously, I love Disney.
Yeah.
Huge Disney fan.
You were laughing about that, but that's what me and my wife did.
Yeah. It's a powerful play. It's a powerful play for sure. You honeymooned at Disney World?
Yeah.
That's a powerful play.
Yeah, I mean, we had the whole thing. We had the pins that said like our honeymoon. We had the
there you go
the matching ears.
How
we
long
had the
ago
shirts.
was this?
Close to 2 years ago.
So Star Wars Land was open.
Yep, one on the Millennium Falcon. It was awesome.
Amazing ride.
It was so crazy. The new one, the Rise of the Resistance, wasn't.
Oh,
but
it
the
wasn't?
Millennium Falcon was.
So you
there.
haven't been on it yet?
No, I've been on the Millennium Falcon one.
No,
but
the Rise.
No.
Was it? See,
Awesome.
that's crazy.
Good one. Yeah.
Crazy.
All right, man. Speaking of Millennium Falcon, starting 2 Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling good?
I feel really good. We have a car that can win. Car's been really fast all month.
Yeah.
Qualifying trim, race trim, it's had speed, and you know, this is probably the best shot for me. Obviously, short career, this will be third Indy 500, but for me, I feel like this is the best shot that I've had.
Yeah, number 2. I'll be watching. I'll be pulling for you. I actually laid down a little wager on you on the Barstool Sportsbook app. So
there you go.
Check that out. Colton's got some nice odds there. Start number 2. But hey, good luck, dude.
Thanks so much.
Thanks
man.
for the time. Yeah, for sure.